what is HA1, HA2 interfaces in the Palo Alto firewall. So basically we are using HA interface in the Palo Alto for high availability. So and any organization required minimum downtime in the production. So like this is our environment. We have one LAN environment in our organization. This LAN environment always connect into one firewall, after that one internet router, then internet. This is internet. Sometime we have two ISP that is also connect to the firewall. So here you see here two router, that is this is primary router and this is secondary router. So if one router fail, then all traffic goes to secondary router. If or this router fail, then traffic goes to this router to the internet. So this is redundancy to internet router. Here we are talking about firewall. So always big company or a stable company require two firewall in a HA mode. So we have put here one more firewall here. This is our second firewall. This is also connect the LAN and this is connected to this. This firewall, this router, this firewall also this router, and this is connected each other. So basically we talking about we have one firewall and we have second firewall, and here our core switch and here is up switch. We have one L2 switch. This firewall connected one, two, three, one, two, three. So here this is HA1, high availability 1, and this is high availability 2 interface, and this is our backup link. We are talking about backup link as well. So in Palo Alto we have two plane. One is management plan and one is data plan. This management also called as a control, because when any firewall need to access, then we access by the management plane. So we will also talking about how to access the device. So we access any device by a three mode. One is a SSH mode, second is a console mode, or third HTTP S mode. So HTTP by default enable in the Palo Alto firewall. We can enable SSH in the firewall. Okay, so as of now we are talking about high availability. So why we have required high availability? When any traffic coming from the LAN side, so it's going by the primary firewall or it's going by the secondary firewall to the up switch, and up switch connected to the internet, or sometime it's connected to the another location via P2P link or other type. So here we are talking about only internet link. So always traffic goes by the primary firewall, not a secondary firewall. So we think about HA mode is two type. One is a active mode and second is a active passive mode. So active mode, both firewall active at the same time, and active passive mode, one firewall active one time, first active firewall down, then traffic goes to the passive firewall and passive should be active. So this is the scenario. So here we are talking about the HA link, HA1. So what is the HA1? We talking about here HA1. So HA1 here, we are using HA1 here when two firewall connected each other via HA1 link. So this is sent hello message to this firewall, hello message. In hello message, what saying? Palo Alto model version and interface detail. This is all sent by the in the hello version, and it's also talking about I am the active. And second, heartbeat, heartbeat. So these primary and secondary continue ping primary to secondary, secondary to primary via heartbeat connection. Heartbeat connection always ICMP, and also via H1 they are sending management information and DNS and DSCP and FIV table etc. Okay, so HA1 we have required, and also we are called is control link. Now we are talking about the second HA2 link. So what is the HA2 link? This is the HA2 link. Okay, HA2. So HA2 link as a data link. Data link. So what exchange between two firewall, one firewall and two firewall in the data link? So data link always synchronize the session, synchronize the session, current sessions, and forwarding table, IPsec information, and ARP table, and IPsec SA, and when VMware that time sending ND table. So this HA HA2 communicate over TCP 99 port and UDP 29281 port. So this is HA2 interface. So this is the difference. Sometime DDoS attack on the HA2 link. That time in legacy environment you cannot access the firewall by the SSH or by the HTTP. But as of now, different plan, data plan and management plan, and different processor. So when any DDoS attack on the data processor, then management process free. So you can access the device via management. So this is our environment here. So when traffic blocked by a data is accessed by the management link. Now we are talking about HA1 link. So HA1 link always communicate by the ICMP link. So if HA1 link failed, then what should you do? If HA1 link fail, Then you use the backup link, backup HA1, because the reason is when HA link fail or not working any reason, that time this firewall, secondary firewall, do not communicate to the primary firewall, and this should be active. And one packet goes to here, one packet goes to here, second packet goes to here, and third packet goes to here, and fourth packet to here. So this is the asymmetric routing, and production is not working properly. So, and also do not know the DNS, DHCP, and FIB tables, etc. So always recommend configure backup link as well. How to enable this? You go to the Palo Alto, then you go to the uh, device, then go to the HA and configure. So this is the path to configure HA link. Now we are talking about if both interface failed, like a one interface failed and second backup failed, then what should you do? Then you always use the management interface as a heartbeat H1. So this is the small understanding about the HA, and you also summarize. You can configure two Palo Alto network firewall as an HA peer, or configure up to 16 firewalls as peer member of an HA cluster. The peer in the cluster can be HA peers or standard firewall. HA allow you to minimize downtime by making sure that an alternate firewall is available in the event that is peer firewall fails. One more thing, when we have two firewall, primary and secondary, this is active and this is passive, and this is our internet, and this is our LAN environment. So if active failed, then this should be the this should be active, because how this firewall know this should be the active? Because MAC address table always maintained by the firewall. So if active firewall down, then passive should be the active, and again primary firewall up, then it should be again active. But yeah, but you can require pre preempt. Yes, you have required preempt to again active this firewall. One more thing we have discussed about HA. So what is the pre-requesting? What is the pre-requesting? Pre-requesting requirement for HA in Palo Alto. So number one, same hardware, same hardware required for HA. And second thing, same version, same version required, like a 10.1.2 version. We are talking about PAN OS in the Cisco iOS, and Palo Alto talking about PAN OS. And third one we have required same interface, same interface. Like primary have E1.1, then secondary also have E1 1.1, 1/1, and E2, and here also E2. So same hardware, same version, same interface, and fourth one same license. So this is the pre-requesting requirement for HA configuration. Thank you for listening and for your time.